Welcome, Wenatchee Wilderness fans, for the third game in the state playoffs for the Wenatchee Wilderness, as we are getting ready to take on the Everett Junior Silvertips in the second matchup between these two teams. First matchup was a victory for the Wilderness, and in fact the Wilderness have already secured themselves a spot in the Pacific District playoffs in Tacoma in 2 weeks. And this game is a play for fun, as Everett has been eliminated, and the only thing left to determine in this contest, in this playoff weekend, is who's going to be the state champion, and that'll have to come between the Wenatchee Wilderness and the Seattle Junior Thunderbirds. And those two teams will play again later tonight. But for today, for now, we're going to see the Everett Silvertips play the Wenatchee Wilderness here in Kennewick, Washington, for the third game for the Wilderness in the state tournament. The warm-ups have taken place. The teams are headed towards the bench. We're going to get ready to drop the puck. 17 minutes is on the clock for this first period, as the line for Everett has taken the ice, and Wenatchee is sending out their first line. Looks like for the forwards, we're going to have Ball, Cathy, and Johnson. And let's see who's going to step out on defense for the Wilderness. And it looks like it's going to be Hodgson and Wells are going to play defense, as we're going to narrow this up to catch the first face-off of the game. And looks like Bovey is going to be in net for the Wilderness as we get ready to drop the puck. Referees are checking with the goalies, make sure they're ready. Goalies for Wenatchee's ready, Everett's ready, and they step in. It's time to play some hockey. As the puck goes down, Everett's going to take the first face-off. Comes through the neutral zone. Stolen by Wells. He's going to advance into the Everett end. Drops it into the corner. Everett's going to take control, come back behind the net, move towards the blue line. Geddes for Everett, puts it into the neutral zone, and Everett's going to come up towards the net. Good move up towards Bovey, but can't control the puck, and it's going to drop in back into the corner. One spot on the ice I can't see is this left corner on the Wenatchee end, as Geddes takes the puck, drives in through the zone, takes a shot, deflected off to the left by Bovey. Back into the corner. And out with it's gonna come Everett, as they come back into their end with the puck, and they're gonna reset and move into on the offensive zone. Yates comes in, puts a stick on it, but Everett's able to get it in deep. Puck back up inside the blue line, now into the neutral zone. There to get it is Flynn. Flynn crosses mid-ice, passes to Yates inside the circle. Yates has got Littler. Littler with a shot, wide right. Now, in the slot, Flynn has it, loses it to Everett. Everett puts it into the neutral zone. Jensen's there to pick it up. Drops it back towards Carruthers. Carruthers has the puck, passes back to Jensen. Jensen sweeps it in. Jensen with a move into the circle, passes across the middle, and picked up by Everett. Stolen by Littler, now given across towards Schuckman. And pass isn't complete, and Everett's going to take it into the neutral zone. Out with it comes Lorensis, I believe, and that is it, into the corner. And there's a battle. Out with it comes Everett. Everett trying to get it out of the zone, sends it up through the neutral zone. Right there to get it is Wunschel. Wunschel retreats back behind his own net, stops. Pass comes out towards Schulman, I believe. And out with it is Lorensis. Lorensis comes over to Wunschel. Wunschel gets it to Schuckman. Schuckman puts it in deep at the goalie, and he's going to have to cover. Stenholm was number 27, was out there, not Schulman. And with the cover, we'll get a face-off in the Everett end. Ball there to take it. He's got Kathy and Johnson with him as the puck comes out and goes to Wells. Off a skate, or excuse me, off a shin pad, knocked all the way into the other end of Wenatchee. There to get it is Brooks with Everett as well. Wells is going to take the penalty on the tripping. And what might be a little bit of a light call. But that's the first penalty of the game with 14:03 left in the first, as Wells is going to go into the box for the tripping. Littler will be in to take the face off. Puck's dropped, goes to Everett. Everett takes it in just inside the blue line. No one's there. Pass comes off the board. Out with it will come Everett. Everett working on the right side, top of the circle. Shot taken, deflected off to the right by Bovey. Out towards the point, dropped back into the circle. Now out into the neutral zone goes Everett. They'll have to retreat. 1:27 left in the power play. Puck dropped in behind the net. Back into the corner. Now out in front of the blue line, taken over to the point. Good pressure there by Littler as the puck comes in, deflected off of Wunschel and goes over to the left side behind the net, now into the right corner. Wenatchee trying to get it out. Yates there with the pressure is able to get it so that Laurentis can send it to the other end. 51 seconds left in the power play for Everett as they take it from behind their net. Stenholm with the pressure as Everett sends it in deep. Jensen's going to chase it down into the corner. Battle up against the board. 28 seconds left in the power play as Wenatchee's able to send it back down to the other end. Johnson might be the first one there. And he is. Johnson picks it up from behind the net. Hodgson gets it back into the Everett end. 12 seconds left in the power play. Good play by Johnson as he gets a stick on it. A lot of neutral zone play. Back over to Stenholm from Johnson. And then in front of the net where it has to be sticked to the right by the goalie for Everett. And then now Everett's back on the offense as we're in 5-on-5 hockey. Everett takes it down into the corner. There to pressure it is Carruthers. Out of it, it's going to come Shuckman, but taken quickly by Everett and put back into the corner. Out with it, there comes Kimmerly. Kimmerly drives the right side, dumps the puck in behind the net. Brooks is there. And shot taken by Shuckman is lifted up over the net. Now to the left side. Puck's knocked into the neutral zone. Kimmerly sends it in back towards Carruthers. Carruthers chases it down and puts it behind the net. He comes out through the corner. Knocked into the neutral zone by Everett. Now they've got numbers as they're coming back in. Shot by Lajeunesse goes wide right and back into the neutral zone. There to put the pressure on Carruthers as he's now, good play by Carruthers as he gets a steal there in the Everett end. It takes the shot, deflected off to the left by the Everett goalie. Back in the neutral zone, Carruthers again sends it over towards Wunschel. And Wunschel dumps it in behind the Everett net. Ball with the puck, trying to send it in, taken by Everett. Skated into the neutral zone, dumped into the Wenatchee end. Bovey puts a glove on it and drops it into the netting. And we draw a whistle, resulting in a face-off going to be in the left circle of the Wenatchee end. Score 0-0 with 10:22 left in the first period of this state playoff contest between the Wenatchee Wilderness and the Everett Silvertips. Puck dropped there. Ball with the face-off, but Everett takes it. Whistle blown, must be inadvertent, as it was stayed in. So they thought it was going to go out of play. It stayed in, so inadvertent whistle gets a neutral zone face-off with ball stepping in for Wenatchee. Out with it's going to come Wenatchee. Cathy's got it. He tries to get it up towards Johnson, but Everett's going to take control. Battle at the blue line. The result is going to be Everett's going to retreat and start over on the offense as they dump it in. Back into the neutral zone. Everett again with control of the puck. Trying to find an opening. And a good play by Laurentis as he steps in to defend that play, but the puck still ends up in the Wenatchee zone. Shot taken by Everett, goes wide right, kept in, and dumps back into the behind the net of Wenatchee. Wenatchee now trying to make an offensive play here as the puck goes back the other direction. Everett coming around into the top of the circle, dropped back down deep behind the net. Laurentis is on the defense, out towards the board. From the circle, just puck is taken, and Johnson sends it in all the way down to the other end for the icing to allow Wenatchee to get a change. So we'll head back to the Wenatchee end for a face-off, but this time with fresh players. And we'll likely see Cade Littler take the face-off, and that's going to be the case. Longinus for Everett as the puck comes off. Everett's going to take control. Nice little passing there by Everett. Shots lifted up and over the net, and Wenatchee will take control, see if they can get it to the neutral zone. Pass comes from Flynn to Yates. Yates carries it in, takes a shot off the leg pad of an Everett player, and back up again the board. Out with it, Everett's going to come through mid-ice, carries it all the way into the Wenatchee end, gets an opportunity for the backhand, and Bovey has to skate to the right and make a play. Drawing the whistle, and we'll have another Wenatchee zone face-off. Stenholm's going to come in to take this face-off. Puck's dropped, picked up by Wenatchee. And that'll be Jensen as he sends it in the neutral zone, and grabbed up in the neutral zone by Everett. Kimberly's there to put the pressure on, and he sends it back behind the Everett net. And shot taken by Shuckman there from the top of the circle, and it wide right and into the boards. Everett in the neutral zone, good pass up, comes into the left circle where it's poked away and back into the neutral zone. Battle in front of the Wenatchee bench. And out with it comes Everett. Stenholm there with a good poke check, sends it the other direction, and then he puts a shot in off the leg pads of the Everett goalie. Everett sending it into the Wenatchee end quickly there is Jensen. He gets it up towards Shuckman, and now Stenholm with an opportunity, takes a shot again off the chest protector, and then rebound is picked up and put in by Shuckman. So Shuckman comes in, and was the first shot by Stenholm or Shuckman? Stenholm comes in on a left side drive, takes the shot, comes in off the goalie and out in front where Shuckman grabs it and is able to bury the backhanded shot with 7:19 to play in the first period for Wenatchee to take a 1-0 lead. Call that one Stenholm to Shuckman for the goal at 7:19. Ball in for the face-off after the goal, goes back in and controlled by Everett. And they pull it into the Wenatchee end. Opportunity there as Geddes for Everett was open on the left side, but they can't make the play. Back in the corner goes the puck. Comes out to the point, dropped right back in for Wenatchee. Now out front towards the slot in the front of the circle. Off the leg pad of Kathy and all the way back into the Everett end. Johnson with the puck, sends it across. Good pass by Johnson. And Kathy's able to get a stick on it and put it towards the net. But right there is the Everett goalie to make the stop. 6:43 to play in the first with the score 1-0. Wilderness over the Silvertips. Ball in to take the face off. Comes back out to Wenatchee, sent over to the point. Wunschel with an opportunity, takes a shot, tipped up by Ball into the netting, and we'll get another whistle.
Hard to tip that one back in.
Ball in, take the neutral zone face off. Comes back towards Everett. Everett retreating into their zone, now into the neutral zone. Brooks trying to get it the other direction. And we'll end up with Wunschel on the puck, sending it to the neutral zone again. Johnson skating it into the Everett end. Makes a move, drops it towards Ball. Ball takes a shot and blocked. Second shot there taken by Kathy, I believe. And now the puck's into the corner. Kathy with it, top of the circle. Dumps it down low, giving chase his ball. Everett's going to come up with it, taking it behind their net. A good play there by Hodgson to step up and keep it in the Everett zone. Out with it comes Johnson. Johnson steps up, trying to find an opening towards Ball. Can't make the connection. Back into the corner we go. Out with it comes Kathy, and then immediately taken by Everett. Good poke check by Yates, turns the puck over to Kathy. Kathy's going to skate up through mid-ice and come in. Littler's with him. Pass goes to Littler, and Littler buries it. So Kathy to Littler for the second goal of the game at 5:29 of the first. On a nice play as Kathy skates it all the way from mid-ice down the left side, and then at the last minute sends a pass over to Littler, who puts it right into the right side of the net for the second goal for the Wilderness. Littler's in to take the face-off after the goal. Comes out to Wenatchee, controlled by Wells. Littler with the puck, tipped away into the Everett possession. And they carry it through the neutral zone and to mid-ice. Pass through the middle is not received by anyone on the Silvertips, and it's sent back deep into the left corner. Littler with it, sends it over towards Flynn. Flynn carries it past mid-ice into the zone. Looking for Littler across the middle, can't make the connection. Comes out towards the board. And out with it comes Everett. Everett sends it towards the Wenatchee end. Shot taken, it's going to be on the outside of the net and stays on to the left side. Brooks with it, sends it towards the board on the right side. Wells is trying to get there and does. Battle on the right board, and out with it comes Wells, and he sends it behind the net and to the point where Everett takes it, sends it right back to the right corner. Now Flynn with it, sends it up towards Kathy. Kathy dumps it and tries to get back over towards it. Behind the net, Everett sends it along the boards. DeSanta's there for the defense. Out with it comes Jensen. Jensen takes a shot, and it's covered by the Everett goalie, who puts his stick out, pulls it back to himself, and gets the whistle. 3:55 left to play in the first. With the score 2-0, the Wenatchee Wilderness over the Everett Silvertips. Skinholm's going to take the draw for this. Comes back out towards Everett. Back behind the net they go. Off the board. Bad hop for Everett. But they're still able to get it into the Wenatchee end. And Bovey's Thought he was going to make a play, but decides to step back, and Everett's going to have it in the circle. Back into the corner, there's a battle. And we're going to draw the whistle as no one can get it out. Couldn't quite see what's going on as there's a little platform in the way of the left corner on the Wenatchee end. But we've got 3:23 left to play in the first period. Referee's ready, he drops the puck, out with it comes Everett. Shot taken off the blocker of Bovey and pushed off to the left. Gonna have a penalty, and I'm not sure, I didn't see it, but the arms go up. It's back in that corner where we can't see play. Let's wait to see what the ref's signal is gonna be. Cross check is gonna be the call. So we've got a cross check against Bradley for Everett for their first penalty of the game at 3:12 left in the first. And Wenatchee's going to bring in their power play team. Ball comes in, take the face off, comes back to Everett. Everett sends it off a leg pad of their own player and back into their end. Johnson's there to make the play. He gets the puck first. Drops the puck off. Comes out in front, shot taken. And Everett's able to send it down to the other end on a good defensive play by number 14, I believe, for the Everett Silvertips. Hodson with the puck, sends it across towards Ball. Ball carries it through mid-ice and gets it into the Everett end. A lot of pressure from Everett, but Ball's going to retain possession of the puck as he carries it behind the net. Still pressure, now in a battle. Goes out in front and a shot taken. Good shot taken there by Zach Johnson. I don't know how the Everett goalie was able to defend that. Geddes force Everett, takes it down into the left corner. And out with it comes Wenatchee. Yates now has the puck. Geddes with the pressure. Yates skates past him at mid-ice. Now to the right side. At point, goes over point-to-point pass. And Jensen has it taken by Geddes at the line. Geddes steps up at Jensen on a back check, makes a great play to stop the shot by Geddes after Geddes had taken it from Connor. So now it comes over top of the circle. Flynn with the puck, sends it over towards Yates. Yates puts it at Flynn in the circle. Shot taken just left of the post and back around into the corner. Littler's there for the defense and picked up by Wenatchee. Jensen sends it across and Flynn can't get the handle on the one-timer with the net open. Puck's misplayed a little bit by Jensen and Flynn as it comes out in front. Flynn trying to settle it down to get a shot, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey as the puck goes down to the other end. 1 minute left to play in the first period. 2-0 is the score as Yates skates it into the neutral zone. Everett sends it back in behind Wenatchee net to draw the icing call. And we're going to head to the Everett end for a face-off. 44.7 seconds left in the first period. Stenholm in to take the face-off on the left circle. Pops out to Wenatchee, taken on the point, trying to dump in by Brooks. Everett's going to take control, gets it to the neutral zone. A lot of pressure by Wenatchee as they're able to take it right back in. That's Brooks with the puck. Shot deflected off Everett, and they're going to turn the other way. 30 seconds left in the period. Puck's intercepted by Wells. He steps up, trying to find Stenholm, but can't quite make the connection as there was green jerseys all around the puck. Dumped in behind the Everett net. 15 seconds to play in the period as the puck goes through everybody and all the way down to the other end. Icing is the call, as Everett, if they could have gotten the puck, had about a 3-on-1 in the Wenatchee end, but can't quite get there in time. 8.2 seconds left to go on this faceoff in the Everett end after the icing call. Yates comes in to take the faceoff. Oh, excuse me, that was Littler. Goes back into Wenatchee, 3 seconds to go. I don't think they're going to get a shot off, and they do not. That's the end of the first period with the Wenatchee Wilderness leading the Everett Junior Silvertips 2-0. We'll take a short break here as the coaches are going to give direction to their team, and we'll play half of the second period and then stop for the Zambonis to come out and clean the ice. And the teams are back after the break, have entered the circle. They're ready to start playing some hockey. Still 20 seconds left on the clock as we bring the focus in so that we can watch this face-off. For Wenatchee, we're going to have ball in for the face-off. He'll have Kathy, Hodson, Wells, and Johnson on this line as the puck goes back into the Wenatchee end, and chasing it down is Hodson. Hodson gets there, sends it up towards Kathy. Kathy's able to get hold of it, drops it straight towards Ball. Ball carries it across. Ball with the shot deflected off to the right. He's going to get there first. Sends it towards the back of the net. Johnson's there. Bad hop for Wenatchee. He gives the puck back over to Everett, and they're going to cross into the Wenatchee end. Puck gets behind the net. Out with it's going to come Kathy, and he's going to skate into the neutral zone. He'll take it all the way into the Everett end himself and the shot, and it's going to go straight into the glove of the Everett goalie. And with 7:53 left to play before the ice cleaning, we'll have a face-off in the Everett end. 2-0 is the score. Wenatchee with the lead as we take this second left circle face-off, and coming in to perform the duties is Cade Littler. Puck goes down, out with it's going to come Geddes for Everett. He turns around, tries to get off the board, sends it right to Carruthers, but Everett's able to get control as Knowles sends it into the Wenatchee end. Jensen's there, pokes the puck up towards Flynn, can't get it through. Carruthers is going to come back and get it and send it back to Jensen. Jensen comes up on the left side, sends it over to Flynn. Flynn's going to come across, trying to get it up towards Littler, but it goes off of an Everett player, and they'll take it back into the corner on the left side. Now behind the net, puck goes into the neutral zone. Jensen's going to have it. He sends it to Littler. Littler sends it in deep. Littler now with the puck just inside the blue zone. Gives it to Yates. Yates tries to get it across. He had Flynn on the back door. Couldn't quite make the connection as Everett got there on the defense. Yates with the one-timer from the right side to the left is off the stick of the goalie, and right in front of him, right in front of the referee. Yates takes a stick to the back of the neck and goes down on the ice. Jensen with the puck in the Wenatchee end, sends it up towards Kimmerly, and it goes off Kimmerly's stick right to Everett, and Everett's going to take it back in the Wenatchee end. Carruthers there for the defense as Everett gets it behind the net, out in front, and it trickles across the front of the net, and no one can capitalize on that, and we'll continue play. Jensen on the left corner with the pressure, is able to come up with the puck, getting it, trying to get it towards Kimmerly, and is able to get it out as Schuckman's going to carry it into the Everett end. Shot taken, knocked down right in front of the Everett goalie, and he's able to get a glove on it to cover. 6:06 left to play in the first half of the second period, and draw the whistle. Schuckman comes in, he's ready to play. Puck comes down, dropped into the left corner. Out with it comes Everett. Passed into the neutral zone and all the way down the other end, and we're going to get an icing. He was just a little bit behind that red line before he sent that pass up, and there was no one there. And we'll come back to the Everett end and do another face-off with 5:56 left to go in the second. Two to nothing is the score. Schuckman steps into the circle. Puck goes down, goes right to Kimmerly. Kimmerly up on the board in a battle. Out with it's going to come Wenatchee as they send the shot wide left, and the second shot goes in off the skate. Good play there by Everett, as that shot would have gone in if he wouldn't have gotten a skate right there. Basanta from behind the net, taken by Everett, and it gets sent into the neutral zone. There to play it is Wunschel. And Everett takes it into the Wenatchee end, but Lawrences is going to grab hold of the puck as soon as they do. Into the corner, Wunschel now has it, gets it to the neutral zone, and Everett turns it right back the other direction. Left corner, taken by Kimmerly. He can't get it out with the first attempt, and Everett's going to send it out towards the net, but Wunschel's going to be there to pick it up. Wunschel looking for Basanta, can't make the connection. Again, they're back in the zone. This time Wunschel's going to get it. He sends it over to Lawrences. Lawrences gives it back to Wunschel and into this neutral zone. Kimmerly touches it, and it's taken by Everett, and we're going to have a penalty. Everett's going to go in with the penalty at 4:43. And I did not see what the signal was. All I saw was the referee do this with their hands. I'm not sure what that means. Is that a hockey signal?
I'm confused signal.
It's a 2 and a 10. I haven't seen the... all I saw was the referee did this with their hands. So it must be a 2 out of 10 as two players go to the box for Everett, and they take the face-off, send a shot straight to Bovey, and then picked up by Flynn behind the net. He gives it off to Jensen. Jensen right back to Flynn as he's coming down the left side, and it goes up to Littler. Littler sends it over towards Schuckman, who loses his footing, but Wenatchee retains control as Yates gives it up to Jensen. Now back over to Yates on the left side, deflected towards Schuckman. Schuckman with the shot, and Wenatchee's goalie's able to drop a glove over onto his right side and take the puck. Littler in for the faceoff with 1:34 left in the power play. 2 to nothing is the score in favor of the Wilderness as Littler sends that faceoff back into the Wenatchee end, and Jensen's going to have to get hold of it and skate it the other direction. Sends it back towards Flynn. Flynn trying to get it up towards Yates, but it goes to Jensen instead, and then it comes out in front where it's pushed off to the right by the Everett goalie. 1:15 left in the power play as we're in the corner and now behind the net. Out in front towards Yates. Schuckman trying to get the pass to him, and it's going to go all the way around and back into the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee trying to quickly put the puck back in play as Yates gets it on the right side, drops it towards Flynn, and it's taken by Everett. Neutral zone play as Everett now has numbers. Sends it across, and the shot goes wide right on a good play by Everett. Flynn carries it in, gets by two men, comes out in front and puts one right off the shoulder of the goalie. Second shot taken by Yates, I believe. Take that back, it was by Ball. As Carruthers gets it at the blue line in the neutral zone and has a battle right there. Hodgson's going to take possession, sends it across towards Johnson. Johnson skates to the circle, comes in behind the net. Sends it out in front and can't get to Kathy, who is moving up from the blue line. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's a good play there by Carruthers. Sends it back into the neutral zone. Oh, ball takes a hit but gets the pass off. He's going to, yeah, but they thought there was a penalty, but nope, it's an offsides against Wenatchee. .229 left to play before the Zambonis are going to come out and clean the ice. As we had a offsides against Wenatchee, it's going to send the puck into the neutral zone for a face-off. Stenholm's going to be in to take it. He's going to have Kimberly and Basanta on his line, along with Hodson and Carruthers playing the defense, and back the face-off's going to go to Everett. Sends it directly into the neutral zone and now dumps it into the Wenatchee end. Stolen by Stenholm. He's going to skate up himself. He's got a little head of steam on him as he carries it into the zone. Top of the circle, sends it towards Kimberly. Kimberly trying to dump it back towards Stenholm. Now finding Basanta out in front. Basanta's going to give it back to the point where Carruthers receives it. Now from the slot, Kimberly battling. And the puck gets out the neutral zone. Good play by Basanta to take it from Stevenson on Everett and send it back into the zone. Everett now from the slot. Shot taken and it goes in as they cut the lead in half at 1:43 left to go before the ice cleaning on a shot from the left slot that gets by Bovey on the right side. 2-1 is the score with that play by the Everett Silvertips. After the play, Littler's going to come in to take the face-off. Puck's controlled by Wenatchee as Yates takes it, gives it towards Wells. Wells dumps it in deep, and Wenatchee gives chase. Puck comes in off the board, back into the corner. Yates picks it up. Now Everett takes control, sends it into the neutral zone. Brooks is going to chase it down. He sends it towards Flynn. Flynn's looking for Yates, finds Littler instead, and Littler's going to carry it down the left side. Pass in across the middle, no one's there to get it, but Wells gathers it in front of the blue line, puts a shot into the left side. Battle here on the blue line. Out with it comes Everett. Skates over towards the left end. And it's taken by Flynn. Yes! Flynn comes into the slot. Flynn's got an opportunity. Taken. No one there to help him. He skates it back and pass is intercepted. He was looking for Yates. Couldn't make the connection, and Everett's going to go the other direction. Littler takes the pass from Everett, sends it back towards their end. 30 seconds left before the half-time buzzer. As Littler carries it across, gives it to Kathy. Kathy takes the shot. It's deflected off the skate of an Everett player and back into the neutral zone where Everett's going to make a rush onto Wenatchee. Bovey's ready. They just turn around and Everett dumps it in. Less than 10 seconds to play in this half. Puck taken by Laurentis back into the corner, held up, 1 second left, and that'll be it. Both teams are going to head to the locker room for about a 15-minute break as the Zamboni's going to come in and clean the ice. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Wenatchee Wilderness in this contest as the teams head to the locker room. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to continue this contest. And we're back after the ice cleaning. The teams have come out, set the nets, put 8:30 on the clock to finish the second period, and we're going to get ready to have a face-off. Scores 2-1, Wenatchee in the lead. And we'll come back in for this face-off with Cade Littler going to take the circle for the Wilderness. He'll have Yates and Flynn on his wings with Hodgson and Wells going to play the defensive slots. Longinus for Everett's going to take their face-off duties. The puck goes down and is controlled by Wenatchee. Quickly sent up towards mid-ice where Wells is going to put it in deep. Pint back into the left corner and back out into the neutral zone. Hodgson drops it towards the blue line. Wells pushes it back, and Everett's going to put it in behind the net. Oh, a great play by Flynn as he gets hold of the puck in the left corner and sends one towards Yates and just misses an opportunity there as the puck goes back into the neutral zone. Hodgson picks it up, sends it right in behind the net. Everett's going to grab it from there, send it towards the blue line, and Geddes for Everett's going to skate it into the Wenatchee end. Shot taken wide right and over the net, back into the corner. And Everett's going to come back in again with a shot from the slot that goes off of Bovey's glove and into the netting. Ball's going to come in to take this face off in the right circle of the Wenatchee end. 7:38 left to go in the second. Puck comes down, goes back to Everett. Quickly taken there by Cathy and put into the neutral zone. And a nice pass, gets it up to Zach Johnson, who takes a shot from the top of the circle, lifts it up over the net and back into the left side. Puck is dropped into the behind the net. Now back over to the left side. Stepping up is Carruthers. He puts it back into the Everett end, and Everett sends it towards Wenatchee. John Jensen was there, and out with it he comes, back behind the Wenatchee net. He's got a head of steam. He's going to skate it into the neutral zone. Takes it into the Everett end, where Everett takes it, goes back the other direction. Good play by Lorenzis as he puts a stick on it to stop that rush by Everett and go back the other direction. Ball's going to get it in the left corner. And out with it comes Everett in behind their own net. Skating through mid-ice into the Wenatchee end. Stops, takes a look.
Nice!
And poke checked back into the neutral zone. Puck dropped into the mid-ice, now across the lane. Dumped into the corner, left side, Lorenzis is there. Sends it towards one shoulder, gets stuck on the net, and Bovey reaches in and puts a glove on it to draw the whistle. Stenholm steps into the circle, ready for the face-off. Puck goes down. Everett's going to control it back inside the point. Shot taken, deflected off to the left by Bovey. Wenatchee's able to get it in the neutral zone. Pass is missed. Goes all the way down the other end for the icing, and with 5:58 left in the second, we'll have another face-off on the Wenatchee end. Littler in for the face-off. Puck comes down, controlled by Wenatchee. Sent over towards the left end. Flynn's looking for Littler's able to reach in and get a stick on it, send it in behind the net. Wenatchee comes out with it, trying to get it out in front is Littler, and it's going to be slapped over to the right side, and Everett can't get it in the neutral zone as Yates is going to take control. Second attempt, Everett's able to get it into the neutral zone. Now Brooks with it, sends it over towards Yates. Yates retreats, looking for Littler, and he finds him. Littler steps across on the left side, top of the circle, off of Everett player Geddes, and sent back in towards the circle. Yates trying to get one there, finds Flynn. Flynn can't get the handle on an open net shot on the pass from Yates, and Everett's going to go the other direction. Pass goes across, back into the corner. Everett trying to come up with the puck. Wells is going to be there, sends it towards Ball. battle it just in front of the blue line. Now at the top of the circle comes Brooks. Brooks steps in behind the net. Dodging this for Everett is physical play. He comes away with the puck, and he is taken down by Wells. Everett keeps it into the zone, sends it in behind the net again. And out with it comes Wenatchee. Flynn's trying to get it towards Johnson. Poke check by Everett, slows down the move, but Johnson's still able to get to it, top of the circle. Deflected pass goes in behind the net, back into the corner. Out to the circle, looking for Jensen, who stepped up from his defensive spot, and Jensen dumps it in behind the net. Good pass from Johnson to Cathy, cannot convert in the slot, and Everett's going to send it back the other direction, and Bovey will get it behind the net. Hodgson with the puck. Sends it towards Jensen. Jensen gets it out to Johnson, and they go into the Everett end. Icing is waved off. As Everett goes the other direction. Good physical play by Zach Johnson as he comes in and takes the puck. Able to get it in the neutral zone, touched by Cathy, and send in to the Everett end. Long pass deflected by Laurentis at the blue line. Comes into the right corner, battle ensues. And out with it comes Stuart Carruthers. Carruthers is going to move behind the net, sends it to his partner Laurentis, and off the board towards Schuckman. Schuckman able to get it to Kimmerly. Kimmerly crosses the line looking for Stenholm, can't quite make the connection, but finds Schuckman instead. Schuckman has the puck taken from him and moves into the, Everett moves into the Wenatchee end, and Carruthers comes up and takes the puck. We're going to get a penalty against Everett, and Wenatchee's going to bring in an extra player and see if they can set up an opportunity. Puck comes out to Kimmerly. Kimmerly steps up the blue line, dumps it off towards Littler. Littler takes a shot wide right. Puck's grabbed by Everett. Whistle goes. And we're going to get the slash on Everett. Number 18, Kelly, is going to go to the bench with 2:22 left in the second period. Power play team for Wenatchee steps in onto the ice. See if they can add another goal to this 2-1 lead. Littler steps in to take the face off. And face-off goes to Wenatchee, drops back to the point. Jensen to Flynn. Jensen now sends it to Yates. Yates with the shot deflected up into the netting. Littler's going to take the face-off with 1:52 left in the power play. Comes in towards Wenatchee. Jensen from just inside the point drops it down towards Cathy. Cathy from the circle gets it back to Jensen. Out in front in the slot goes to Schuckman. Now over to the right circle. Again, Jensen with the puck. Sends a shot or a pass in left of the net and back into the corner. Out with it comes Wenatchee as Cathy's got it. Gives it to Jensen. Jensen with the shot. Deflected by Everett and then kept into the zone as it's forced into the corner. And Jensen with a deflected shot goes up and out of play and draws the whistle. 1:15 left in the penalty, 1:36 left in the second period. Ball steps in, take the face off. Comes back into Wenatchee, sent into the just inside the blue line on the point to Carruthers. Shot taken by Ball off to the right and gathered in by Hodgson. Trying to get it out is Everett. They can't quite do it. Picked up by Ball, and the shot is taken and covered by Everett. Ball steps into the right circle to take another face-off, comes back into Wenatchee, back inside the point. Brooks with the puck, drops it towards the circle, intercepted by Everett and sent back down to the other end. 43 seconds left in the power play for the Wenatchee Wilderness. Carruthers with the puck, makes one move, gets by a man, sends it up towards Ball. Ball skates it into the Everett end. Over towards Cathy, reaching out is Johnson, and he sends it back on a backhand. It comes off the Everett goalie. Everett's able to send it back to the other end. 20 seconds left in the power play. Bovey sends it towards the right side up along the boards. Cathy gets it behind the net. He's going to skate out with it. 10 seconds left in the power play. 28 seconds left in the period. As Stenholm's going to get called for the offsides, as he was just a little bit early, making his move towards the Everett net. 4 seconds left in the power play, 24.8 left in the second period, as Wenatchee's holding on to a 2-1 lead. Puck goes down, picked up by Wenatchee. That'll be Kimmerly as he carries it into the Everett end. Back into the corner. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 15 seconds left in the period. Puck sent in, kept in by Wunschel. Not quite, as they call it off as it had entered the neutral zone, and Everett's going to go back the other direction. And that'll be it for the second period, as Wenatchee's holding on to a 2-1 lead. Players go to the benches to receive directions before the start of the third period. We're going to take just a 1-minute break as we get ready to start the third period. Run. And we've got the start of the third period as Everett's got the puck, sends it towards the blue line. Wells took the shot and deflected 3 times, and Littler had an opportunity, and the puck just jumped over his stick as Everett goes back the other direction. Good poke check by Wells, gives the puck to Littler. Littler's going to skate it into the Everett end. Makes the stop, turns around, and Everett's going to take control. Good poke check by Schuckman, puts the puck into the neutral zone. Flynn's going to carry it across on the right side. He stops, takes a look, sends it over towards the left side. There to pick it up is Carruthers. Littler now with the puck, shoots off the blocker of the goalie. Good play. Might have been a high stick there in front of the net, not called. As Jensen steps up and takes a shot that's deflected into the netting behind the goal. 16:01 left to play in the third period. The 2-1 is the score in favor of the Wenatchee. Neutral zone must not have been deflected, as we're going to go to the neutral zone. Thought it sounded like there was, but Ball's going to take the face-off on the left side of the neutral zone. Puck comes out towards Cathy. Cathy sends it over to Carruthers, who gives it to Jensen. Jensen moves it in and held initially on the blue line by Johnson, but Carruthers is going to have to come get it into their zone as Everett sends it back the other way. Everett now in control. Having a battle in the neutral zone. Everett sends it in behind the net, and Bovey puts a stick on it. First player there is from Everett, number 18, Kelly. And he's in a battle with Carruthers behind the net. Out with it's going to come the whistle, as we're going to get a cross check. Let's see who it is. Jensen's going to get called for the cross check. I don't know where it happened. I didn't see Jensen in that play. So I'm getting reports here from the fans in next to me that it happened in the neutral zone way before the play happened, in the corner where the whistle was blown, as Littler comes in to take the face-off on this penalty kill. 15:28 left to go in the third as Wenatchee's now on the penalty kill. As Geddes takes it for Everett, right in the blue line. Goes over to the other side, shot taken, deflected out in front. Pressure there by Flynn, now at the circle. Stepped out in front of the blue line, another shot taken. This one deflected off to the left. Back into the corner. Out with it comes Everett. Everett back on the right corner, now behind the net. We get another whistle. Boarding is the call. I don't know where it happened at. I didn't see the boarding either.
Yeah. You don't hit the boards, that could be boarding.
Laurentis is called for the boarding, and Wenatchee's now going to be on a 5-on-3.
Let's go, White.
So,
Google glasses watching a different game. The boarding was usually accompanied by a violent hit into the board. We're going to do it here, not here.
Johnson's into the circle to take this face-off on the 5-on-3 after the Laurentis boarding, and he's going to get a 2-10 as Kimberly heads to the bench too. So Laurentis is called for boarding and a 2-10 that nobody saw it happen. And Jensen comes in for the face-off. Puck is taken by Everett, shot deflected off to the right. Wunschel there to put on the pressure into this right corner. Out with it will come Everett. Now back behind the Wenatchee board as Cathy's going to come up with the puck. He puts it off the board, and we're going to get an offsides against Everett with 14:39 left to play in the third. 5-on-3 will go at least, has potential of going a minute 12 with the second penalty a minute 39. As Littler comes in for the face-off, comes back to Wenatchee. Wunschel puts it off of Wenatchee or Everett player, and it goes back into the corner. Comes into the circle, now inside the blue line, back over to the circle. Top of the circle, stepping in, trying to find something. Goes over to the right circle, and we're going to get the net come off the post. And drawing another whistle. 47 seconds in one penalty, 1:14 in the other, with 14:14 left to play in the third period. Littler's in for the face-off. He'll have Flynn and Wunschel with him. Puck comes down, picked up by Flynn. Flynn trying to get it out, can't quite get it past the defense, but Littler's able to poke check it into the neutral zone. There to gather it in is Everett, and they're going to skate the other direction. Johnson comes in, trying to make a play. Good stop by Bovey as he closes the door on the backhanded shot by Everett and draws the whistle. 13:55 left in the third, 28 seconds left on the first penalty for Wenatchee. Left circle face-off. Comes out, picked up by Johnson, who sends it into the neutral zone. Everett from behind their own net skates down towards the Wenatchee end, loses control. Wenatchee sends it right back the other way as Cathy grabs hold of the puck and puts it behind the Everett net. Everett now coming back again, long pass. As the first penalty expires for Wenatchee as Everett puts it into the Wenatchee end. 5-on-4 for 20 more seconds as the shot's taken, deflected off to the right. Off a Stenholm skate, comes up, now Jensen with the puck. He skates around, comes through the middle. Drops it towards Stenholm. Stenholm gives it back to Jensen. Jensen down low. 3 seconds left in the penalty as Everett starts back the other direction. Wells sends it in the neutral zone, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Geddes for Everett, takes it to the top of the circle. Sends a backhanded shot in, deflected off to the right by Bovey. Jensen puts it off the board and towards the Everett end. Everett now on the offense, comes to the top of the circle on the right side, stopped by Jensen. Second shot off to the right and behind the net. Wells with the puck. Up to Carruthers. And now into ball. Excuse me, that was Stenholm. I called him Carruthers. It was Stenholm as Kimmerly comes to make a play. And Everett's able to get it into the neutral zone. Everett all alone with 4 Wenatchee players covering, comes back into the corner. Brooks knocks the puck away and is able to take control of it. Sends it over to Wunschel. Wunschel sends it back. Comes through the middle. Back into the left corner as Flynn's got it, makes a stop, turns around. Loses a little bit of the puck as he makes a move in front of the net. And it's taken by Flynn again in the Everett end, in off the board. Good play by Littler, keeps it in the zone. Now Everett behind their own net. 11:21 left to play in the third period. Flynn, as Everett sends it back all the way to the other end for the icing with 11:03 left to go in the third period. Left circle face-off in the Everett end as ball steps in. Puck goes down, picked up by Everett. Everett skates towards their own net, wraps it on the board, comes out, and is knocked back in by Johnson. Everett still in control of the puck, in behind their own net again. Skated out, off the board and in behind the net. Battle at the board, now just at the point. Everett still has it, but out with it comes Kathy. Skates it into the Everett end, switches places with Johnson, takes a shot, deflected off to the right by Everett goalie, and into the corner. Out with it comes Johnson. He's trying to get it back towards Kathy, but Everett's going to take control behind their own net. Kept in by Carruthers as he's tripped, and he's going to draw the penalty. And the puck's touched by Everett, and that'll be a power play for the Wenatchee Wilderness with 10:06 left to play in the third period. Littler comes in, take the face-off on the power play. And it comes out to Jensen, who skates it. May have had a little bit of a problem with my camera there. It looks like it shut off for a second. As the puck comes back into the corner, and Littler's now going to get it behind the net. 1:32 left in the penalty. Kept in by Jensen, but taken by Everett. Now sent all the way down to the other end, and Carruthers and Jensen will have to give chase. Jensen takes it out, sends it over towards Flynn. Flynn skates it in. Flynn at the top of the circle, sends it to Shuckman, who picks a shot, deflected by the goalie. Now put up again. Comes out, Shuckman down in the left corner, skates up towards the circle. Now to Jensen. Jensen with the shot, deflected off to the left. Flynn with the puck, drops it in behind the net. Pushed in by Littler, and he's going to draw another penalty. So Wenatchee will be in the 5-on-3 as Littler gets tripped out in front of the net with 8:53 left in the third. So after the penalty, we had a timeout, and ball comes in to take the face-off as Wenatchee's now on the 5-on-3. Comes out to Jensen, top of the circle, and then over towards Carruthers. Carruthers steps up, gives it back to Jensen, and now back low to Flynn. Again with Carruthers, over to the other side, back to Carruthers. Jensen steps up, trying to find an opening, has it taken away briefly, and now Flynn's got it down in the corner. Flynn steps up, back up top into the slot, shot taken, and stopped by the Everett goalie. So possibly a quick whistle there as the goalie blocked it down in front, but it's called dead anyway. And we'll have a face-off with 8:23 left in the third, 18 seconds left in the first penalty, 1:31 in the second for Everett. Ball takes the face-off, pops out towards Jensen. Jensen takes it on the one-timer, goes right into the midsection of the Everett goalie, and we draw the whistle. 14 seconds left in the first penalty. Ball in again with the face-off. Puck goes into the corner. Kept in by Stuart Carruthers on the blue line, and now picked up by Flynn. Sent over to the top of the circle, now over to Carruthers. Carruthers gathers it in, sends it right back. Attempt on a one-timer for Flynn from behind the net as we're now into 5-on-4 hockey as Carruthers steps in, takes a shot wide right. Behind the net, Flynn's able to get to it, but Everett's going to put a player on it. Kept in by Jensen, and again, good play by Flynn to keep it in. Now we're going to see Everett grab hold of the puck, send it down to the Wenatchee end, and there's 47 seconds left in the power play for Wenatchee as Flynn skates all the way from the corner back into the Everett end, sends a pass over towards Johnson, and Johnson just barely misses the front of the net, and now has control again. Sends it out front, and it goes just to the left on the shot by Stenholm. This puck goes down to the other end. 7:15 left in the third period. 22 seconds left in the power play. Wells with the puck. He skates it all the way through himself. Dumps it in. Gets it down in the corner where Stenholm's going to take control. Stenholm with the pressure loses the puck to to Everett, and they send it to the other end, and that'll end the power play for the Wilderness, as Everett's able to come out of the 5-on-3 unscathed and enter the Wenatchee end on the offense. 6:37 left to go in the third period. Puck out in front of the net, knocked towards the board by Wenatchee, but controlled by Everett. Shot blocked by Cathy, picked up by Kimmerly. Kimmerly sends it in deep, gives chase, and Everett wraps it off on the boards from behind the net, where Basanta's going to pick it up. Shot taken by Wunschel, goes wide right and knocked back into the Everett corner. 6 minutes to play in this contest. Schuckman with the shot, puts it in just over the crossbar and into the boards. Longinus for Everett, trying to get hold of the puck. Knocked back behind his own net. Good forecheck by Wenatchee as shot goes into all the way into the Wenatchee end, and Wunschel's there to gather it in. Cathy sends it back to Wunschel. Wunschel's trying to get it up towards Johnson, but can't get it through. Puck goes back to the Wenatchee end, skates behind their net. That was Cathy. Now Brooks has the puck. Sends it back towards Cathy. It goes into his skates, and Everett's going to take control. Everett with the puck behind the net. Schuckman with the good defense. Puck goes on the board. Now at the blue line, up over the stick of Geddes and into the neutral zone. Puck's dropped into the Wenatchee end again. Bad hop sends it right at Bovey, and he's going to reach out and cover it up for the whistle with 4:47 to play in third period. Face-off in the left circle by Ball, comes out to Everett and is taking it. Shot taken at the point, deflected up into the netting. We'll do another face-off on this end. Another face-off by Everett. Taken by Everett, now behind the Wenatchee net. Wenatchee's going to come out with it. Jensen's going to grab control of the puck. Touched by Stenholm as he moves forward. Everett player on his shoulder as he's trying to drive towards the net. Puck goes up and into the netting, and we'll get another whistle at 4:19 left in the third period.